Hi, it's Mary, Queen MLB. Talk to me Tuesday, May 14th, 2019, and I'm not going to be able to upload this until I get to the office tomorrow because I have no internet. What happened was, I don't know if you've been following this or realize that I live in Louisiana. We have been getting lots of rain, lots of flooding, lots of storms, and so Saturday I was busy quilting along because I was finishing up my daughter's gifts, and my power went out. First I heard thunder, like, a very big bolt of lightning, thunder, and the explosion of the transformer. And so, the lights went out. Well, I started texting the energy company, and they told me that 59 houses were affected, and they expected power to be back on by 3 a.m. Sunday morning. So I had a simple solution to that. I went to Molly's house, which is 3 blocks from here, but it has a different transformer, and I quilted for several hours, which was great because I got to finish my oldest daughter's boxes. And but I really couldn't work on my youngest daughter's graduation quilt yet because it was dark. So, and flooded. I mean, I had to drive through, I had to go around like 3-4 feet of water in places to get those 3 blocks. So, anyway, the power did come back on about 8 o'clock at night. It was gone out for, well, it came on at 8, so it must have gone out at 10 in the morning, because I remember when it came on, it had been 10 hours without power. And everything, I discovered everything in my house beeps. Everything was on when the lights went out, because I listened to, either watch movies or listen to audiobooks. And I've got my Alexa, I've got my alarm clock, and then the TV, everything beeps. So when it came on, everything beeped, and I thought, oh, great, that's power's back on. And so next thing you know, Alexa's telling me she can't connect to the internet, and I'm like, just be patient because it takes a while for that router to get up. Well, I come in here, the router's over here, I come in here and look, and there's no power to the router. So I thought, all right, is it the house or is it the router? Well, it's the router. So I have no internet. So Sunday I called AT&T, not saying good things about them right now, and they ran some tests and said, yes, it's been hit by lightning. Okay, well, when can I get another one? Well, it's going to be like a couple weeks before they can order me a router, mail it to me with a self installation instructions, which I don't mind at all, but I can't go that long without internet. And that's when I realized that I can't even print patterns because my printer is wireless and it goes through the internet, and of course can't go on Facebook, can't get email, can't do any, can't, I can use EQ8. I can, I had most of the hearts for the big graduation quilt. I had printed some, and my copier still works. The copier part of the printer, it's an all-in-one. So anyway, I got by, but the problem is I still can't upload this till tomorrow. So here's what I'd like to show you. First is I did finish the foxes, and I'm very, very excited about that. I have a picture that I took that I'll include here. It's small. She wants something small enough for her wall in her apartment, so it's 36 inches by 36 inches. Aren't they cute? I'm really, really happy with it. And she and I agreed that this Prussian blue would be a good look for the foxes. And the pattern came with optional eyeglasses. So one of the foxes has his glasses on. And then I made a bow tie for this fellow. And I made a hat for this guy. And so, pleased with that. I tried a mustache, couldn't make it work. I tried, there was a monocle I thought about. I tried something else. Anyway, only these 3 seemed to work. And I think 3 out of 16 boxes is enough to have some sort of accessory. So I'm very, very pleased with it. And then the quilting on it is baby foxes. And I thought that the he's upside down. Here's one. They're just baby foxes and loops all over. I thought that the kind of more juvenile baby foxes quilted onto these really kind of serious looking fellows would be a good contrast. And so anyway, I am very pleased with this, and I will see her on Friday at the other one's graduation, and I will give her this. And she does know, she has been kind of watching it being made, and she's going to love that. So here's some pictures of that here. And then I got caught in the rain and my mascaras, my eyeliner's everywhere. Then for the older one, you can see some of it here. I can't print the, I had several things to print and show you. One is the design for the graduation quilt, but I was able to screenshot it. Now what happened on this was I really pulled a Jennifer O on this because I took my, this is my TTMT Jelly Roll Swap hearts. I took that and changed it so that the blocks look like this instead of that where they have the alternate corners. It looked like that. And these are 15-inch blocks because it laid out right to go on her bed size. And they're 14 of these, and they were alternating. The blue and silver are alternating, and then 12 of these. And then this is her school logo. And I went on the school's website, and it's an older school, and of course it has really, really specific colors, the silver and the blue, and then there's an optional gray. Well, I prefer gray to silver in fabric, not in some things. And so I had to order the blue and silver, blue and gray, and I think I might have told you last week that the blue I got was too dark, and so I got this, I had to reorder the light silver, but this end has to be white. It has to be centered in a block that size. So anyway, I followed all their rules for their logo, and this is paper pieced, and I know that it looks like an N to you, but it's very distracting to me that it looks like a backwards N. Anyway, then the other block, on the screenshot I'm going to show you of the design, is it's going to have the same blue, but it's going to say her name and then 2019 to offset that in the center of the quilt. But what happened was I made this block, and then I made this block as kind of my test before I ran them all assembly line, and it turned out fine. I'm going to end up making a pillow to match her quilt with this one, because then I said, all right, it works. I'll make 13 more of them, started my assembly line, and they came out like this. And so not these post-its on there where I have them numbered, but they came out like I had originally designed it. And so I redesigned the quilt, which is what I have a screenshot of on EQ8, and that one also has some blank silvers in there that are not right. They're all going to be blue. Anyway, Finally got the design just like I wanted it. Messed it up, but it's okay. I'm alternating you can see this one is different from this one. They're opposites, and so I'm alternating those. Anyway, loving it. It's going to be about 90 inches by about 100 and somewhere between 102, 108. I forget what it is. So very, very happy with how that's coming out. And it's going together really quickly. I got a really nice backing for it. That's a, because, I got the wide backing. It's like a marbleized in this same gray. So that's going to be very nice. And then for the quilting, I found a really nice, it's a pentagram, but the block that repeats is a graduation cap, a diploma, and then some smaller caps with some more swirly things around them. Once I get art and stitch working like I like it, then I don't have to use swirls between all of my patterns like I've been using on the foxes and some other things. But right now I've got what I've got, and it's cute. So it's going to have diplomas and graduation caps and things and stars all throughout it. And so it's really going to match her school. She adores her school. She is at UNR. She is the president of the Honors College. She is graduating. Sorry. She's graduated summa cum laude, and I'm very proud of her. So that's what I'm doing for her. And then, in the middle of all this, joined another swap. I joined the Create Your Own Quilt. Create Your Own Adventure. That's right, on Fandom and Stitches. So excited about that. I've been waiting for it, and it hit right on the time that I had 2 deadlines. And birthdays and graduations don't move. Had to put those first, of course. And so, wait a minute. I forgot to show you pictures for this. Let me put those in right here. Found it. This is the worksheet, and this is a prior version of it that I was working on. So I'm now up to 31 blocks. So I'm doing Peanuts, Snoopy, of course, and I'm putting it in the All Who Wander Are Not Lost layout, which I just modified a tiny bit, and which I can do because I'm designing my own. Yeah, I'm creating my own adventure. So I'm so excited about this, and I have it entirely laid out, and I also bought all my fabric, and this week I'm supposed to make 2 to 3 blocks, 2.538 something blocks, and I have designed all 3 blocks. I have not sewn them yet, and I hate to start an adventure running late, but I do have a good excuse, and I'm going to sew those as soon as I get this graduation one finished. And so I have Snoopy's house, and I have Lucy's psychiatry booth, and I have Charlie Brown designed, and I have my fabric. Hold on one second, I'll find it. Okay, it wasn't lost, I just haven't opened it yet. I am stuck on, I don't blame people for calling me a modern quilter these days. I am stuck on solids. And even when I was doing this Saints one, I was using purple, that's the LSU one. I was using black and gold that just reads black and gold, but they're not solids. I am now using solids in everything, and the good news is I will never have to buy solids again. I'm going to have a stash full of every color solid you can imagine. So here are my Peanuts colors. This is these are Charlie Brown's shirt, the booth, don't remember what this is. I've got some skin tones in here, and then I've got, this is Charlie Brown's House. This is more skin for faces and hands. And then I just dropped my scalpel on my leg, my ripper scalpel. And then for the background changed in Peanuts over time, and it depended on what publication when it was in and all that kind of stuff. So I chose an interesting background. It's I don't know what color green that is, but that's what matched with all of my things that I'm designing. So still in solids, and I am going to submit my designs to Fandom and Stitches, but I can't do that until they're tested. And of course, my testing is in making these blocks. And so each week when I finish the blocks, I will submit those, and then I'll have my quilt finished, and Fandom and Stitches will have 31 new Peanuts designs. Then, while we're showing off fabric and new challenges, I joined another challenge. This is a grunge challenge, and the grunge is through Brady Sparrow Quilting in Canada. And the deal is they send you one fat quarter in grunge, and I'm just confident that you're seeing green and not blue like I am. But this is they send you a free fat quarter. And you have, I think we've got till the end of July to make a mini quilter block out of this, at least 12 inches square. That I can do. And then if you buy 10 of these grunge, these are the something palette. It's the same Painter's Palette. Painter's Palette is what all of my Peanuts fabrics are. I've been dying to try them. They're so soft. And these are from the Painter's Palette. Painter's Palette, it might be the color line, but it's from, they're soft, 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 soft. It's supposed to be really easy to work with, so I'm excited about that. Well, these fat quarters are the same company, but they're grunge, and they're soft. They're not quite as soft as these Painter's Palette, but anyway, 10 of them. You buy them at a discount, and then you make a quilt, and it's a competition, and it's an actual huge prize. And if you missed that and are interested in it, they're running. They underestimated the response, so they kind of ran out of fabric, and then they waited till they got more and shipped all that, but they've got more orders in, and so you're going to be able to join the same challenge starting over in a month or two if you go to Sparrow Quilting and sign up for that. And so I'm definitely making something interesting. These are all grunge, and I can use my green one that I have too. I can also use some of these with that one. You can cross over, no problem. But I have 3 months to make a grungy, and these, I call these solids. They're not that grunge. My Peanuts are solid. These are grunge, and going to make something beautiful from grunge. So, yeah, 2 new challenges, 2 new designs. Oh, not counting my Peanuts, so 3 new designs, and kind of been a busy week. And I can't upload till tomorrow. And we don't know when my internet's getting back, because I'm probably changing ISP providers because I'm really tired of them. So, that's my story. And I will take pictures of the finished graduation quilt before I head to Reno for graduation. And I hope everyone stays warm where it's snowing and dry where it's flooding. and has a wonderful week. And I'll see you all next week. Bye.